is Hamid. Today I'm working on this double walloven. As you can see, it's made by Kitchenaid. The customer's complaint is that the microwave does not have any light inside. The light is dead. And as you can see, the location of the oven is there. I pulled it out. I brought it here on an open area, and I'll show you the model and serial number here. This is the model and serial number, the way it looks from inside. I took at least 8 panels out, hundreds of screws, and now I'm going to show you how it looks from here. That's your halogen light bulb. And because of that issue, I had to take all of those panelings off. You have no choice, you have to take those panels off. If this unit, the microwave part, ever goes dead or the light goes off on it, you have to, the first thing you want to check is your micro switches. There's one micro switch here. You can check it for continuity. And then there's 2 right here. You want to check them for continuity if it ever blows the fuse, but that was not the case here. When you get to the top of it, after removing all of those panelings out, in order to get to the top of it, you really don't have to take all of those off, but in order to check the switches, you do have to take all the panelings, everything off. And you remove the control board from here. You see these plastic clips here and there. You remove it from here, lift up the control board, and the light bulb is right there. To remove the light bulb, you press on these steel pieces. They kind of come out like that. And here's the light bulb in your hand. We're going to leave it the way it is. In order to check if the light bulb is good or not, it's almost impossible for you to have the unit plugged in while you're working here. So in that case, you need an extension cord, which I have it here. I add it in there. And you also need to use a cheat wire. I made this. It's very helpful. I use this in a lot of appliances when I use a cheat wire. So you have to read the transformer reading here. The transformer input is 120 volts. Means that the control board is sending 120 volts on the input on these 2 tiny wires when you open the door. So we confirm that the switches are good. When you open the door, the control board should send 120 volts AC power to the transformer. And then from the transformer, you see those 2 red wires. One goes here, another one goes here. This goes straight to the light bulb. So this transformer input is 120, output is 10 volts AC. Once you add 120 volts here, you're adding your meter on AC. You're gonna put your one probe here, another probe there. You should have about 10 volts. If you don't have 10 volts, you have a bad transformer. If you're getting power from the control board 120 volts to the transformer, that means your control board is good. But if you're getting power to the transformer but you're not getting 10 volts to the output, which means to the light bulb, that means your transformer is bad. And if the transformer is bad, I have the part number. The port number is right here, W11238401, and this transformer, this tiny transformer, is about $300. So luckily we don't have that problem. So what I'm gonna do is I will, because I cannot plug in the oven here at this moment, I'm gonna disconnect my input wires. I will use this tiny plug, which I will be giving it 120 volts here. And the ground, if you have a ground, it's better to add it. If you don't have a ground, it's not that necessary at this moment. And I'm gonna plug it in here. These are my probes. I change it to the alligator clips. I will add one here, another one right here. And now when I plug this in to the extension cord, I should have about 10 volts, 10 to 12 volts. It says 10 volts, so I should get 10 volts. Be very careful, make sure none of the wires are touching any other place, otherwise you're gonna have bigger issue here. It's plugged in, and you can also hear a humming noise. I am getting 12 volts, which is good, and at the same time I can also confirm that I'm getting power here. I'm getting 120 to the transformer. From the transformer I am getting 12 volts to the light bulb, but the light bulb is not working. Just gonna unplug it now. Because the light bulb is burnt, I'm gonna have to replace it. This is the light bulb. When you replace the light bulb, please wear gloves or do not touch the light bulb with bare hand, because on your hand you got oil, and that oil would cause the light bulb to not last longer and break sooner. This is the light bulb. The broken light bulb, it's okay, you can touch it. Remember the way you're pulling it out. When you pull it out, you got these two bits and pieces. The light bulb goes straight in that.